There are many times as a movie buff that when you watch a film, you get this feeling inside of you that, oh my god, thank god I'm alive to watch this cinematic piece of art. I mean, it has happened to me multiple times while watching incredible films. And this time, it happened with me when I watched Bramayugam. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel guys, and in this video I will be delving into the enigmatic depths of the Malayalam film Brahmayugam. This is an extremely haunting and gripping tale which is set, well, they really don't define which century it is, but considering the events that happen in the film, my broad guess is it's either 15th or 16th century. And the saga is filled with mystery, suspense, and supernatural elements. Now, from the moment that this film started, it completely drew me in. And there are just so many things to talk about in this film. But first off, let's start with the visual treat that it is. The decision to shoot the film entirely in black and white was a stroke of genius. It adds layers of depth and nuance to the storyline, creating an atmosphere that is both hauntingly beautiful and completely foreboding. Now, obviously, they had the option to make this film in color, and trust me, they could have gone bonkers with their color grading creativity here, considering how the story is. Because when it comes to a black and white film, the only thing you can play with are lighting and shadows, and here it has been utilized to its maximum potential. The contrast between light and shadow, the stark landscape, and the meticulously crafted set design all contribute to the film's immersive experience. Every frame feels like a work of art, drawing us deeper into the mysterious world of the story. And I don't know if it is psychological or not, but it kind of disconnects you from the real world. You feel that you are entering into a different dimension, and especially for people like us who have not grown up watching black and white films, which is why watching this film in black and white feels like, oh, you are detached from your own reality. You have actually entered a different dimension and you are witnessing a different reality now. And I think that was so genius. And I also think this was the intent of the director, because if you have watched the film, and I'm not giving any spoilers here, but Arjun Ashokan's character essentially also gets cut off from his own reality or the outside universe, and he enters into that house, which is a whole another new universe in itself. Absolutely genius. The background score and song add so much to the narration, but it is the sound design. It is the sound design which is just absolutely out of this world. The BGM manages to create a sense of unease and tension that permeates every scene, keeping us on the edge of our seats. But the absolute top-notch sound design just takes that BGM to the next level. I don't know about you guys, but I watched the film in an absolutely packed theater, and there was pin drop silence. So that made the experience of watching this film so much more amazing. Now, generally, when I start my review, I don't start off with the technical aspect. I start with the story, the narrative, the direction, then the technical aspects and the performances. But here, I specifically wanted to highlight how the cinema was made, because it's just such an integral part of the entire narrative. Because if that was not present, the narrative still would have been great, but all of these technical aspects took the story to full throttle mode. I know initially a lot of us, and I think including me, when we watched the teaser and the trailer, I also said that, okay, this is giving me Tumbad feels, and well, it's not totally wrong. As the story begins, the director does a fabulous job of establishing each and every character. He takes his time and lets the audience actually observe and see, and let the audience sit with the characters and understand their motivations. See, there are not many characters to begin with, so Sadashivan ensured that each and every character, we make an emotional connection, we make a mental connection with them. Because moving forward, as the story unfolds, we are drawn into a deeper web of secrets and revelations, culminating in a climax that is as unexpected as it is satisfying. The director masterfully navigates and executes his storyline, and he has managed to give all the character arcs a satisfying end, which is why I was so hooked from start to finish. Now, of course, none of this would have been possible without the stellar performances of the cast. Arjun Ashokan delivers a captivating portrayal of Thevan. I mean, I know everybody, including me, is going gaga about Mamuka, but Arjun Ashokan, my god, he was incredible. Like, I cannot stress this enough how good he was. And can I just say, in the film, you really do not get a timeline. Like, you kind of lose the sense of time, but we sort of get a hint at how much time has passed, because you kind of see Arjun Ashokan's beard grow throughout the film. I mean, I thought that was such a great touch. Tevan's journey is both mesmerizing and heart-wrenching, and Ashokan's performance brings it to life in a truly unforgettable way. I've always kind of found him underrated, but not anymore. Also, a huge round of applause for Siddharth Bharatan's performance as the cook. While Tevan and Koduman Potti obviously take the center stage, the cook's presence is equally vital to the narrative. I mean, that goes absolutely without saying how important that character is. And I loved how he was so nonchalant throughout the film, only for us to be godsmacked at the end with that revelation of who he was. His subtle expression and understated demeanor added layers of complexity to his role. I think it was such a great casting decision. And let's obviously not forget about Mammootty. He is, how do I put it? He is performing at ultra pro max god level at this point. I don't know how else to frame it. A fair warning to all the people who have not watched this film: his commanding presence and aura of enigma might leave you speechless. His character kept us guessing till the very end that, oh my god, what is going to happen? Why is he acting like this? What is going to be his next move? And Mamuka is just, you can just see that he's having the best time of his life, playing all these characters, playing all these different characters, and he's just leveling up with each film. Like, I watch a Mammootty film and I think to myself, okay, what next? How is he going to top that? And then he just brings in another film and completely shocks and awes us. I think to myself, how is that even possible for an actor to do this constantly? It's unbelievable. Even if you're a person who does not like folklore kind of stories, which is a little bit mystical, at least go for the performances. It's not a huge cast, there are not many actors. Just go for the performances. I mean, you won't be disappointed. In conclusion, Bramayugam is a hauntingly beautiful cinematic experience that seamlessly blended so many genres into one. With its stunning visuals, evocative soundtrack, and stellar performances, at least from my end, I would definitely recommend it to everybody. And that was my review, guys. I hope I'll be able to do a spoiler discussion because there's just so much to talk about it, but I hope I can do it with my fellow reviewers going forward. And I know in this month I have not been able to post a lot of videos because in my personal front I've been extremely busy. This review itself is so delayed. I watched it last Friday, so I'm really sorry this review came out late, but I hope you enjoyed watching this, and I'm gonna sign off now from this video. Share your thoughts in the comments, and I will see you soon on my next one. Bye!